What's going on, everyone, and welcome to another statue unboxing. And today we have got another Demon Slayer resin statue. This one's by G5 Studios. Now it is a smaller resin statue compared to some of the other ones I've purchased. I did see it online for, I think it cost £150 here in the UK. I got it shipped from China. It's quite a cool statue, to be fair. I didn't know it was going to be as small as it actually is, but I did know it was going to be a small statue, so I'm not too bothered by the size. I just wanted to see what it was going to be like if I was ordering, because I got this one from eBay, so I just wanted to see what it'd be like ordering from China, from like a reliable seller on eBay. It's got like thousands of top reviews and that, 100% feedback, so it looked legit. So I thought I'd test it out and get a smaller statue first before I get a bigger one. But yeah, it's quite cool. £150 I think it was, and £50 shipping, or £40, something around that, because it is only small and quite light. But yeah, it's a quite cool art box. You've got Muzan Kibutsuji's his outfit, his like blazer or whatever he has, his tie with his blazer that he wears, his jacket, which is quite cool box. So yeah, this is the first statue or figure I have of Muzan Kibutsuji, so I'm really happy to have purchased this. There is a bigger one on there which I will be looking to buy. I'll be looking to buy the bigger one. It is quite cool. It has two like forms of Muzan on the statue. Like you can either have him in the normal form you see him in, or the female form, which you've seen in some of the episodes in the anime. But yeah, it comes in a really cool box. But yeah, I'll get this one open. I did see some other smaller statues on there that I think I'm also going to buy. There was a Kenpachi Zaraki one, a Broly one. I think the Broly one has LEDs by the looks of it, but you can't always tell. And who else was there? There was a Goku versus Vegeta, where Goku's using his Kamehameha and Vegeta's using his Gallic gun from the early season of Dragon Ball Z. It's just a smaller version of the bigger statue. I can't remember which studio makes the bigger version, but it's just like a smaller one of that. But yeah, it's pretty cool for the price. I think it was like £200 and then £100 shipping, because there's two pieces for that one. So I might get that one because it looks pretty cool. Yeah, it comes with a nice little card here with the number. This is my number 243. G5 Studios. But yeah, there's like a little picture of what this statue looks like with the red moon behind Muzan. But yeah, there are only a few pieces with this statue. And it is quite small. Like I said, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. So this is just like the roof piece that Muzan stands on. Well, it's nicely detailed, as it would be for one of these resin statues, but because it's a smaller one, it's nice to see that there's still a lot of detail that goes into it, even though it's a smaller statue, which is nice. Now it doesn't have the number on the bottom, but maybe because there's not enough space. But as you've seen on the card, it's number 243. So put that there. And there we have the man himself, Master Muzan Kibutsuji, the evil villain from the Demon Slayer franchise that all the Demon Slayer Hashiras are trying to stop, try and defeat. Yeah, it's quite a cool statue. As I said, it is quite small in scale, but it is really nicely, detailed. And here we have the red moon, which sits behind Muzan. It's a really cool piece too. Nicely detailed with like these smoke effects coming off the moon. I think you can get some other Demon Slayer ones, different characters. So I might have to look for some of those ones with the smaller versions. And this is just a the last piece is just another piece of transparent effect. This looks like maybe some of the blood, like blood manipulation type stuff that Muzan uses. I presume that'll just sit on there. But yeah, I'll start getting this put together. So I presume this piece will just sit on there like so. And we'll get the moon piece put on next. So that piece will just slot into there. Like so. And then we'll get Muzan in position like that. And there we go, that's a really cool Muzan statue. You can't really see his eyes because of the way he's looking. But yeah, it's a really cool statue. Really nicely detailed for the size. Like I say, it cost £150. Now some people might think it's a bit expensive, just especially for the size of the statue, because you can get some resin statues. Now to be fair, I've got a Kid Buu statue by Dynamic Studios which I got on sale for about £200. So yeah, I guess depending on where you get them from. But yeah, it's a really cool piece. I do like it. I do like Muzan Kibutsuji as the character, as the villain in Demon Slayer. He's a really cool villain. I like how he has that fear factor with everyone in the show. Everyone's scared of him. Of course, the Demon Slayers, they all want to fight him, but like all the other demons are all scared of him. It reminds me a bit like how with Sukuna is in Jujutsu Kaisen, how all the sorcerers and the demons are all scared. Or okay, maybe Satoru Gojo isn't scared of him, but he has that fear factor. When you see him appear, and all cursed, the special grade curses or the disaster curses, whichever ones they may be, all have that fear of Sukuna, because they know he can just kill them at any moment. Just like in Demon Slayer, although it's not this, he can just kill them. Now all the demons are actually kind of related to Muzan. They all come from his blood, so he can kill them at will, and he obviously can see all their thoughts and stuff like that, because they're all kind of linked to him, so they can't even really hide anything from him either. So he is a really cool character, a really powerful character. I'm really looking forward to the next 2 Demon Slayer movies, the Infinity Castle ones, to find out what happens next, as I haven't read the manga, so I'm curious as to see what happens at the end of the show. But yeah, it's a really cool statue, like I said. And also, yeah, with the next movies coming out very soon, I'm curious as to see what happens in the final battle. As we see, Muzan's quite incapacitated at the moment by Miss Tamayo, so it'd be good to see what happens next. And I'm interested to see a bit of Kokushibo. I want to see him fight, which is going to be quite interesting. I want to see which Hashiras are going to fight him or take him down. I'd like to see Mr. Himejima, Gyomei Himejima, take him on, maybe, as he's the strongest Hashira and he's the strongest of the upper moons. So that would really be a cool fight. Same with Sanimation Azagawa. He's a quite powerful Hashira as well. So those two, I'd want to see those two. Maybe both of them. I think they actually do fight him in the manga from a couple of, I've not seen spoilers of the fights, but a bit of information I've read that they actually fight Kokushibo, so that will be pretty cool. So I'm interested to see that fight. And of course, the main fight with Muzan himself. And also is Doma. I want to see the fight with Doma. That would be pretty cool. I want to see how that fight concludes. I think Inosuke Hashibera comes to help in that fight against Doma. So that'd be pretty cool to see. But yeah, I'm going to keep a lookout and maybe get some more of these resin statues, maybe some of these small ones. The next Demon Slayer one I'm going to get though is probably Zenitsu one. The one where he's flying in front of the moon using his thunderclap and flash while he's asleep, obviously, because he doesn't do that when he's awake. But yeah, I'll probably be getting that one next. But yeah, that is a really cool statue of Muzan Kibutsuji. I will try and get, like I said, the bigger resin statue of Muzan. I will have to try and purchase that one, because that is a really cool statue. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give us a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more statue and figure unboxings.